to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from TikTok. You know, the saga has to continue because we're all still here. There's some good, some bad, and a little bit of history in this one. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
This is the words written on the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send this, the homeless tempest toast to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. The New Colossus, Emma Lazarus, 1883. Karen, Passport Bros' wives are coming. Meanwhile, the statue of Passport Bros' girlfriend from the developing countries. We give Passport Bros a chance. Karen, you treat them poorly. I'm tired of you, yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. You don't want them? We will have them. And soon, your jobs. And I will blow his mind away. What a job.
Oh, man.
You don't have to send them because they are coming here in my country voluntarily to process my visa. By next year, we will build a home next to your golden door.
Ooh.
This is the words written.
These women.
Men are now being forced to look at themselves and say, wow, I have to date at my level, which 9 times out of 10, they don't like the women that's on their level. They can't afford the women that they really like. Or what do you think the whole passport bro thing is about? Now I'm just happy that women are dating.
I pay for my own nails and my own tacos in Starbucks.
Good for you. Why are you so sad?
Paid, but I want a man to pay for them.
But you're strong and independent.
Where do we find those at? Because I'm tired of being a strong, independent woman.
We're overseas now.
I want to be
Sorry.
babied
Nah.
and pampered
No.
and have tacos bought for me.
Fuck your taco spot.
Just thriving
It's
in
my
it.
taco spot. What the fuck kind of nails are those, guys? What? What?
And not accepting
What
anything
the fuck?
less.
What kind?
So don't stop for nobody. Men,
Women.
Fathers are often driven away so that mother and children can eat.
85% of the head of household is a woman, because most of the men who should be in the household, they cannot make a decent living. And of course it is better to know that a child will be fed 12 months out of the year than 3 months, which during the summer when construction work you can make a decent living.
Black women.
The man in the house rule
He
was
has
written to
chose
prevent
us.
welfare cheating, to make sure that aid to families with dependent children would go only to families headed by mothers. But the effect of the man in the house rule is to create for children.
It's sad that they did this instead of just helping out everyone. But they only made it so that men have to leave to where women would get the benefits. So, and women chose benefits over men. At least in the black community, they did.
An atmosphere of investigation and surveillance. And thus, the welfare system in its operation turns out to be a system to make life harder for children.
Yep.
The welfare system helps the disintegration of the American family.
Yes, it does.
It offers money to families if the fathers will leave them and stay away, in that sense undoing the very stability of the family and taking away one of the two parents that children, of course, need. And what I have seen, I'm afraid to say, all over the country is that the legal system works against the best kind of home for these children. We don't encourage parents to be at home with the children. We don't encourage mothers to feel that they can find their destiny as mothers. We take away, in many of the most vulnerable homes, fathers from those homes. We herd foster children together in institutions rather than trying to find decent homes for them. We don't tap the resources we have in communities and with respect to older people so that they can help out vulnerable homes. We don't sanction and encourage and support in every way, morally, psychologically, and financially, the dignity and integrity of the home. And in the worst of it is that the homes that are most vulnerable are the homes that are least supported by the policies of local, state, and federal governments. And no wonder then, out of these more vulnerable neighborhoods, we get an endless cycle of troubled, delinquent, wayward youth who grow up even more and become the lawbreakers of our society. Now, I don't know how you break this cycle except by starting out with young children.
And women wonder why we don't want to get married in the U.S. It's not just black women for this one. All communities did this. Just majority of black women took advantage of this system. There was a good amount of white women too, but I like her.
Man, 2 reasons to go get that passport. The woman in that other country, they're fit.
Damn
Did I
right.
mention they're in shape?
I
One
love
more
this guy.
time. They're in shape. And they submit. And they listen. And they don't talk back. Highly unlikely you'll see them on here have a OnlyFans.
Correct.
Get your passport, boys. The woman submit. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. Get your passport.
I'm a little sad because I'll just do it later. This guy just put a new video out.
$25 a
So
day. That's the gym right
He
there.
did
And I'm
this
getting a lot of
yesterday.
comments like this. Let me break this down for you guys as best I can. If you really want to work on yourself, I get my laundry shipped and delivered. I eat out almost every single meal. That means I don't have to cook dishes, and the food just gets delivered to me because I can afford to out in these countries. Relationships are
when I was in Cambodia, I had all my clothes like washed and dry cleaned for me like every day, even my underwear. It was quite an experience because it was so cheap for them to do that.
way easier to get into. So now you're set physically, financially, emotionally. Now you can relax. A lot of guys relax, and I have nothing against that. You can coast through the rest of your life. But in my opinion, that's the time to turn up. That's the time to really work on yourself. I'm out in Thailand, but you can do this in a lot of places. Sometimes I save 2 hours a day just not doing the things that I don't want to do because I can afford to have somebody else do it. People say, oh, well, why go to a developing place? Guys, it's developed.
Correct.
Okay? It's nice out here.
But they are
a lot of
places
people
that are really
talk crap
nice.
about this lifestyle, but never people who've actually done it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a data analyst. I work remotely. I'm not trying to gatekeep how I do any of this. So follow me and thank me later. I got good shit. $25
I like this guy.
a day.
Supports this man.
Or why there's so many single moms in the world right now.
Why is
So
there?
you think single moms are single by choice? Come in for a second, please. Let me have your ear.
I like this
Let me
guy.
give you an analogy, okay? There's a river, and
This
on this
gentleman is
river is
pretty
two
hilarious.
canoes. In one canoe is a single mom, and in the other canoe is a single man with no kids. And y'all are both rowing down the river. But you keep stopping at the shore, and you pick up a kid, and then you row a little more, you'll stop at the shore again, and you pick up another kid. The problem is canoes can only hold so much weight, and the more kids you put on that canoe, the more the canoe starts taking on water and sinking. Let's call the water debt, baggage, and bills. So in a desperate plea for survival, you look over at that man in his canoe and you say, please help me and my children. Our canoe is taking on water and we're sinking. Please let us on your canoe. And unfortunately, he has to give you a dose of reality and tell you, I wish I could help you, lady, but if I let you and your kids on my canoe's gonna sink too. But I can tell you what I can do, lady, okay? I've got some life jackets, and I'll throw them to you and your kids. Let's call the life jackets bare minimum. And I'll let y'all float behind my canoe. But that's the best I can do. So the moral of this story is you and your children definitely need to put on those life jackets that we call bare minimums, because that's the only way you're going to survive.
Damn.
Or why there's so many single moms.
That was some pretty awesome chow. A little bit of history in both of those, the first two clips there. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad. My passport expired and I lost it. And I also lost my naturalization paper So I just filed and they gave me an appointment to get a new one. That shit cost $555 to get a new one. Yeah, when I divorced, I lost a lot of paperwork. I lost the passport. I lost my, citizenship paper and stuff. So now I'm just redoing everything now. For the last few years, I've just been so busy trying to rebuild my life and my mom passing and all this. So I haven't traveled for the last quite a few years. So thank you guys watching. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. It's Chow Time. That was some pretty awesome chow. A little bit of history in both of those first two clips there. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad. My passport expired and I lost it, and I also lost my naturalization paper. So I just filed and they gave me an appointment to get a new one. That shit cost $555 to get a new one. Yeah, when I divorced, I lost a lot of paperwork. I lost the passport. I lost my, citizenship paper and stuff. So now I'm just redoing everything now. For the last few years, I've just been so busy trying to rebuild my life and my mom passing and all this. So I haven't traveled for the last quite a few years. So thank you guys watching. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. It's Chow Time.